Could the Binance House of Cards be coming down soon? And what did Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, say on TV yesterday that was so bullish? We got a lot to get into, guys, today. But first, let's go and take a look at the coin market cap. So as we can see, not much has changed. Solana's been on a little bit of a rally lately, up 6% on the day, while the rest of the coins really aren't moving up to that number 7 spot on the charts. I think it just passed up Cardano. And as we head over to TradingView, let's take a look. We know yesterday we had a nice little pump, sponsored by Cointelegraph. And Bitcoin's actually, still rallied from them. Probably, just because the fact that it pumped showed that the market was very excited. And also, we're going to get into this a little later, but Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, went on national television and basically pumped our bags. Let's fucking go. But as we take a look at this, Solana's doing pretty good. Let's take a look at the stock market. The stock market has been doing pretty good lately. As we can see here, I'm on the 30-minute chart. Why am I on the 30-minute chart? But the stock market has been pumping. Let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar has been dumping. And we know that when the dollar is going down, this is good for crypto and stocks because it is releasing that liquidity. Because when the dollar is going up, it sucks all that liquidity up from the other markets. And yeah, let's take a look at gold. Gold has been going bonkers lately. If you follow me on Twitter, which you should, at @AaronBremser_, you would know that gold is going insane, which is pretty ridiculous because gold normally is just chopping around. But recently it's been making big moves. Same with silver and same with oil too. But really this is pretty interesting. Let's take a look at our Bitcoin mining stocks. Bitcoin mining stocks, pumped a little bit off the news. Not too much going on here. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's doing okay. But yeah, let's go to our first story of the day. Home ownership in the U.S. now costs 35% of the average wage, the highest level since 2007. And if you know what happened in 2008, we had the little financial crisis. So yeah, we are in some very interesting times, to say the least. But, when we have these interesting times and maybe things aren't going so well, this is what breeds opportunity. And the people who take advantage of the opportunity and keep working, they end up really winning very big. And then take a look at our next story, kind of backpacking off of that. Home ownership is now unaffordable in 80% of U.S. counties. Yeah, it's not looking too good. I mean, it's kind of a weird time to live in because basically in order to stay ahead of the curve, you basically have to be an investor and you kind of have to be like a low-key macroeconomist. You got to see what's, the weather's looking like in the macro. And this wasn't the case, even 20 years ago, it's not like before being an investor was like a thing, but now you have to be like an investor in order to not get fucked by inflation. So it's pretty ridiculous, but yeah, you can't make excuses and just get your bread up, I guess. Anyways, take a look at this. Our next story, 8 CEOs of the largest U.S. banks, including JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America. And the reason why I go over this U.S. news, I know some of you guys are outside the U.S., is because the whole global economy is basically reliant on the U.S. I don't want to go into it, but that's why I go over the U.S. news, even though I know some of you guys aren't from here. But anyways, 8 CEOs of the largest U.S. banks, including JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, Bank of New York Mellon, Morgan Stanley, State Street, Wells Fargo will face questioning at the Senate Banking Committee hearing in December. They're not going to do shit. We see this happen all the time. They're always, committing crimes. It's just, worst case scenario, they get a slap on the wrist. JP Morgan does something. Oh, we get fined $2 million. Yeah, it's a joke. So we already know what's going on with that. But then take a look at this. From the SEC yesterday, I thought this was pretty funny. They put out a tweet that said, careful what you read on the internet. The best source of information about the SEC is the SEC. And they're alluding to, the scam pump we saw yesterday, brought to you by Cointelegraph, where they put out that news saying the BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF was approved, when in fact it really wasn't, which pumped the market. So I guess they probably weren't too excited over that one. And Cointelegraph actually put out a statement yesterday talking about this, saying, we apologize for a tweet that led to the dissemination of inaccurate information regarding the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. I thought the whole thing was pretty hilarious, I'm not going to lie. But take a look at this. More Binance activity. We know a lot of these big crypto companies are kind of, got some little Ponzi-nomics going on. But Ponzi-nomics is really used in every sort of financial system. That's just the truth. Ponzi-nomics is big on Wall Street, so you can't really blame Binance. But anyways, take a look at this. And I honestly, I do not, if I had to predict, I don't think Binance is going to crash this cycle. And it's It would be bad if Binance went down for the market. It would be worse than FTX. I mean, Binance is ginormous, and I just don't think they're going to go down. I do believe it probably is a house of cards, but all they got to do is just make it to the next pump. So that's basically it. But anyways, take a look at this. Binance US suspends all USD withdrawals. We know there's been a lot of trouble going on with Binance and some of their employees at US. A lot of C-suite executives, have just been leaving. And rightfully so. Not rightfully so. I don't know. It's their decision. It's their fucking job. But it is kind of getting interesting. Crypto in the U.S. is getting a little interesting. There's a lot of political debate over it. And we know they don't like Binance for a bunch of alleged reasons. But yeah, this is definitely not helping out their case of any sort. But it is what it is. And then take a look at this from Cointelegraph. Shout out Cointelegraph. They said Binance US has updated terms of service, noting that users may convert their USD funds to stablecoins or other digital assets in order to withdraw funds. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And to our next story, take a look at this from Cointelegraph. Once again, the DAO staking giant Lido Finance has effectively terminated their new staking request on Solana. And there's been a lot of interesting talk around Lido Finance. We know Lido, I was thinking about it in a little, but yeah, Lido has been making big moves in the Solana ecosystem, and a lot of people don't talk about this. Yes, the TVL for Solana has come down, but the Solana DeFi ecosystem has been they've been building this bear market. That's all I'm going to say. And then take a look at this from the BlackRock CEO. Larry Fink says crypto will play a role as a flight to quality, and if you haven't seen the clip, here it is, BlackRock CEO.
This rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now, global terrorism. And I think there's more people running into a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality. This rally is way beyond.
That is bullish. I don't care what anyone says. That is very bullish in my opinion. Because this is the CEO of freaking BlackRock. And this dude runs the game. He runs the game. So you got to understand that. And when he's coming on here saying cryptos play as a role, it's the spot Bitcoin ETF. It's just a matter of time before it gets approved. I believe it's going to get approved in 2024. I mean, when you have these big players like Larry Fink, bullish crypto, that's tough. SEC's probably going to have to approve that. And yeah, guys, that's all we got for today's video. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube, like the video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, thank you for watching.